We live in a nation where you can say whatever you want. There are no limits to free speech. Well, actually, that's not entirely true, but I can say that. Free speech is being able to express any opinions without being punished by the government for sharing your ideas. However, there are misconceptions when it comes to this freedom, such as hate speech. While the amendment protects hate speech, it doesn't make it okay. Many corporations and schools have a zero-tolerance policy on hate speech. History has proven that being able to express our opinions makes an impact on society, policy, and our government. We can make a change in this world, one voice at a time. Freedom of the press provides both citizens and organizations the liberty to report news and share their opinions. This liberty allows us the freedom to listen and read what we choose without the fear of government censorship.
Freedom of the press at a college level is critically important. The work of student journalists prepares the future journalists and citizens to ask tough questions, to hold the powerful accountable. And students at college learn how to do that ethically and responsibly. Also how to push back when administrators maybe don't want to provide the information that the public has a right to receive.
And you're watching OC. The freedom of the press is crucial to the democracy of our nation. It allows us to hold the government and people in power accountable when injustices are being made. Freedom of speech and freedom of the press are integral to American life, especially now when all are free to express their opinions. But just having opinions isn't enough. You have to act. When we use our right to assemble, to march, to rally, to protest, we become a movement, challenging injustice and inviting change. Unfortunately, protests can sometimes be divisive, ugly. When tensions are high, things can get confrontational. And what was once a peaceful protest can escalate into a riot, turning violent and destructive. While this freedom has its risks, peaceful assembly is an incredible force for good.
Somewhere I read that the greatness of America is the right to protest far right.
Coming together to demand reform and hold those in power accountable is how we disrupt the status quo, shift opinion, and change laws. When you support your voice with a protest, you have the power to affect social and political change. Freedom to petition is the right to ask the government at any level to right a wrong or correct a problem. The right to petition is the right to make a complaint to or seek the assistance of one's government without fear of punishment. This right allows individuals or special interest groups to lobby or sue the government if they feel they have been wronged.
I think the right to petition gives individuals a right to air their grievances and complaints and seek justice.
There are many ways that we as individuals can motivate government legislation. Lobbying, letter writing, email campaigns, testifying before tribunals, filing lawsuits, supporting referenda, collecting signatures for ballot initiatives, peaceful protests, and picketing.
It is really about equality and allowing people to have a voice where they might not otherwise have had a voice.
The right to petition grants us the freedom to stand up and speak out against injustices, as well as grant the power to help change them. Your opinion matters. Take the initiative and help make a change.
Yeah, he shot the pastor, he shot all the men in the church. Please come right away.
Discrimination on the basis of religion is a daily reality for many people around the world, which is why it is so important that we do our part in preserving freedom of religion. This means that you don't have to compromise your core values and beliefs in order to conform to society or the government. It is an important liberty that preserves America's diversity. Defending and protecting this freedom is the responsibility of all Americans. It means you can live, speak, and act according to your beliefs. The government cannot have an official religion or write official laws based on a religion. No matter what you do or don't believe in, it is your right to be able to practice your beliefs in a safe environment without fear of persecution, repression, or discrimination.